Shu Qi, Angelica Lee, and Alyssa Chia, 3 award-winning actresses in one epic drama. Netflix's most powerful Taiwanese series of the year, The Resurrected, is now streaming globally, a collision of revenge and maternal love that will leave you breathless. Welcome to dramaU. Today, we're introducing the absolute must-watch Netflix Taiwanese masterpiece of 2025, The Resurrected. Starring Shu Qi and Angelica Lee, with special guest appearance by Alyssa Chia, this suspense thriller has exploded since its global release on October 9th. Not only was it selected for the Busan International Film Festival, but it's also been hailed as the year's strongest Taiwanese drama. With 9 heart-pounding episodes, you won't be able to stop watching. Let's talk about this incredible cast. Shu Qi and Angelica Lee, 2 Golden Horse Best Actress Award winners sharing the screen. This combination alone has fans going crazy. Add Alyssa Chia's mysterious goddess character as a special guest, plus talented actors like Fu Mengbo, Zhong Xinling, Fang Yuting, Lin Tingyi, Zheng Renshuo, and even Thai cinema legend Shugelawa Kanano, and you've got a film-level ensemble. The directing team is equally impressive, helmed by Chen Zhengdao of Eternal Summer and Battle of Memories, alongside Xu Zhaoren of Days We Stared at the Sun and Taste of Bittersweet. Both directors excel at exploring the dark side of human nature and emotional complexity. This collaboration on The Resurrected is guaranteed quality. So what's The Resurrected about? Set in a fictional Southeast Asian-style city called Banba, filled with mysterious religious atmosphere and surreal imagery, the story begins with a horrifying fraud and kidnapping case. 2 mothers' daughters become victims of this tragedy. Shu Qi plays Wang Huijun, whose daughter Zhenjin is tortured by crime syndicate leader Zhang Shikai and left in a vegetative state. Angelica Lee plays Zhao Jing, whose daughter Xinyi suffers the cruelest treatment and dies. Imagine being a mother whose beloved daughter suffers such misfortune, and while the perpetrator Zhang Shikai is sentenced to death, you feel this punishment is nowhere near enough. Your pain, anger, and despair have nowhere to go. You wish that demon could truly experience what your daughter endured. Then, someone tells you they can resurrect the perpetrator for 7 days after death, letting you personally inflict any punishment you choose. What would you do? This is the core concept of The Resurrected, the 7-day resurrection. Alyssa Chia's mysterious goddess character possesses this ancient ritual. She approaches Wang Huijun and Zhao Jing, proposing to resurrect Zhang Shikai for 7 days after his execution, allowing these 2 mothers to personally seek revenge. Driven by extreme grief and rage, these 2 originally kind mothers make a decision that violates law and morality. They accept the proposal. Thus begins a revenge plan filled with bloodshed, violence, and psychological torture. Zhang Shikai truly resurrects after death, but this resurrection isn't for rebirth. It's for him to endure even crueler punishment. The 2 mothers design an intricate plan, torturing Zhang Shikai in secret locations through a series of abuses. They want him to feel fear, pain, and despair, just as their daughters once felt. Shu Qi's performance in this series is absolutely award-worthy. She plays Wang Huijun, originally a gentle, virtuous mother for whom her daughter is everything. When her daughter becomes vegetative, her world completely collapses. Throughout the revenge process, Shu Qi perfectly portrays a mother's transformation from tenderness to coldness, from hesitation to determination. You can see the pain and struggle in her eyes as she constantly asks herself, "Is this really right?" But hatred and pain have already made it impossible for her to turn back. Angelica Lee's Zhao Jing is even more calm and resolute. After losing her daughter, she becomes extremely rational and cold-blooded, believing only the cruelest punishment can bring justice for her daughter. In the revenge process, she's the leader, calmly planning every step. Angelica Lee's acting is equally outstanding. She fully embodies Zhao Jing's inner coldness and determination, while you can still sense her deeply buried pain. The face-offs between these 2 award-winning actresses are absolutely the series' biggest highlight. They're allies sharing the pain of losing their daughters, yet also mirrors reflecting each other's deepest fears. They cooperate, yet suspect each other, support yet conflict with one another. Every scene they share is tension-filled and captivating. Fu Mengbo's portrayal of Zhang Shikai is also the series' soul. He displays astonishing layers of acting skill. Initially, he's that cold, heartless, hateful crime syndicate leader, arrogant and evil. But after the 7-day resurrection, he becomes the object of torture. Fu Mengbo perfectly portrays the character's progression from disdain and provocation to fear, breakdown, and begging. He shows viewers that even the most heinous criminal, will reveal humanity's most vulnerable side under extreme suffering. Though Alyssa Chia's goddess role has limited screen time, her presence is key to the entire story. She not only provides the 7-day resurrection ritual, but acts as guide and observer throughout the process. She seems to deeply understand human nature, knowing what fate awaits the Avengers. Alyssa Chia brings her signature elegance and mystery to this character, adding more depth and charm while making viewers curious about her true identity and purpose. The pacing is excellently controlled, brisk yet not rushed. The series uses dual storylines and flashback techniques, jumping between different timelines to gradually reveal the truth behind the entire incident. Every episode has unexpected twists that keep you hooked. Just when you think you know the truth, the next moment reveals new secrets. This interlocking plot design captures you from the first episode, and even after binge-watching all 9 episodes, you'll want more. The Resurrected is more than just a revenge drama. It explores profound themes. When legal justice is delayed or can't fully heal victims' trauma, do individuals have the right to execute vigilante justice? Can revenge truly bring inner peace, or does it only deepen the pain? As the revenge plan proceeds, Wang Huijun and Zhao Jing face unprecedented moral dilemmas and psychological torment. When they actually inflict violence with their own hands, they discover they're becoming the people they hate. Revenge doesn't bring the expected pleasure or relief, but instead plunges them into deeper pain and self-doubt. They begin asking themselves, by doing this, how am I different from that demon? Would my daughter want to see this kind of mother? The series' greatest strength is approaching maternal love, revenge and redemption's complex themes from a female perspective. Unlike traditional revenge films, The Resurrected focuses more on the revenger's psychological changes during the revenge process. The two directors use extremely precise light and music design to successfully present subtle character transformations within an oppressive atmosphere. The series' portrayal of maternal love is profound. Both Wang Huijun and Zhao Jing are mothers who deeply love their daughters. Their revenge doesn't stem from simple hatred, but from deep love for their daughters and inability to accept their loss. Yet, simultaneously, this extreme love leads them down a path of no return, making them criminals that law and morality cannot tolerate. This entanglement of love and hate, justice and crime, is the series' most thought-provoking aspect. The series also contains many symbolic elements, like recurring monkey and fireworks imagery. Monkeys represent chaos and wildness, symbolizing the revenger's gradual loss of rationality. Fireworks symbolize brief brilliance and destruction, echoing the brief yet destructive choice of 7-day resurrection. These detailed designs make the entire series richer in layers. Production values are also international level. The series' bloody torture scenes are handled just right, not uncomfortable yet not deliberately omitted. This perfectly measured approach lets viewers empathize with characters' pain while maintaining viewing fluidity. Cinematography, lighting, and art design are all meticulously crafted, creating oppressive, mysterious, suspenseful atmospheres. The fictional city Banba's setting is also carefully conceived, blending Southeast Asian architecture, religious beliefs, and cultural elements with both realistic and surreal, mysterious qualities. The city itself is like a character witnessing everyone's choices and fates in the story. The soundtrack is also a major highlight, sometimes low and oppressive, sometimes intense and tense, perfectly matching the plot's ups and downs. I won't spoil the ending, but I can tell you it's spectacular. Not only does it resolve all mysteries, but it also lays many groundwork elements for a second season. The 7 days will eventually end, and Wang Huijun and Zhao Jing's choices will determine their fates. The ending is filled with tragedy, yet carries a hint of redemptive hope. After watching, you'll be unable to calm down for a long time, constantly replaying every detail from the series. Audience and critic responses have been amazing. Everyone says the plot is tight and interlocking, with not a single dragging moment. Absolutely a quality series worth watching. Shu Qi and Angelica Lee's confrontations are full of tension, with unexpected twists in every episode. Critics say, The Resurrected is not only one of Netflix's most anticipated Taiwanese suspense revenge dramas in recent years, but also depicts how sorrow, anger, and belief become entangled into fate's knot in modern society through female characters' perspectives. This series is hailed as 2025's unmissable Taiwanese masterpiece, even selected for the Busan International Film Festival. Netflix once again uses its resources and ambition to present global Chinese audiences with a dual feast for eyes and minds. If you enjoy suspense thrillers, deep plots, talented actors' performances, and exploring humanity's dark side, The Resurrected is definitely for you. Plus, with only 9 episodes of about 60 minutes each, you can finish it in one weekend evening. But I guarantee after watching, you'll immediately want to rewatch because every episode has so many details worth savoring. The first viewing captures you with plot, the second reveals more directorial foreshadowing and symbolism the directors planted. Highly recommended for friends who enjoyed Korean dramas like The Glory, Little Women, and Voice, these suspense revenge-themed series. The Resurrected absolutely won't disappoint. Taiwanese drama's texture and depth completely match Korean dramas, even surpassing in some aspects. This time, Taiwanese dramas have truly held their heads high. If you're interested in maternal love's extremes, humanity's struggles, and the dialectics of justice versus revenge, The Resurrected will give you much to think about. It's not just entertainment, but a thought-provoking social realism drama. After watching, you'll ask yourself, what would I choose? When law cannot provide justice, do we have the right to pursue it ourselves? One final reminder, this series has some bloody violent scenes, so friends with weaker psychological tolerance should be mentally prepared. But the directors handled it well. You won't feel nauseated, only more empathetic to characters' situations and choices. The Resurrected is now streaming globally on Netflix with traditional Chinese, English, Japanese, and other multilingual subtitles available anytime. All 9 episodes. You can definitely finish in one weekend. After watching, remember to comment and share your thoughts, discuss the plot and characters. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to dramaU. We'll continue bringing you the latest, hottest drama information and in-depth analysis. See you next time.